Hi, this is Neas with Behind the Art Scene on KXVS, the voice of Stockton. And today my guest is Robyn Cheshire. She's with Visit Stockton.
Hi, Joy.
Thank you for coming.
No, thanks for having me.
So you were saying that you've been at Visit Stockton for about a year. What do you do there?
So I'm the Director of Marketing and Communications at Visit Stockton. So my marketing team and I work together on different promotions, Stockton Restaurant Week, Stockton Beer Week, Stockton Arts Week, which is coming up in October, and all of the other cool stuff that we have going on social media, the website, promotional materials.
Oh, wonderful. And so can you tell everyone where Visit Stockton is located? Just explain what Visit Stockton is.
Okay, so Visit Stockton is the Visitors Bureau. We changed over a little while ago. You may have known us as Stockton Convention and Visitors Bureau. We are here to promote the city and bring visitors to town so they can spend their money, and we get those wonderful tax dollars which help improve our schools, our parks, public safety, all of those kinds of things. We are located downtown, in downtown Stockton, between the movie theater and the Hotel Stockton, so we're at 125 Bridge Place. We're on the second floor of the building. Third floor is Downtown Stockton Alliance.
And so that's in the historic B&M building. That's a landmark. It's right at Janet Lee Plaza, the Dome Theater, the Regal Theater. And on the side of the building, it says Visit Stockton, right?
Yeah, we have an amazing, big sign, neon. You can see it at night.
So now you guys know where Visit Stockton is,
Come
what
say
it is.
hi.
And they want to see you on the second floor. And the Downtown Stockton Alliance, who I work with also, is on the third floor. So
we sell merchandise as well. So
yes.
if you'd like to get your own Stockton shirt, mug, hats, we've got all that fun stuff.
So we were talking about the new logo.
Yes, new. It's been about 18 months now, I think, since we brought out the new logo.
Was there
new
public
rebranding?
Was there public input on that, or
you know what? That was before my time.
Who chose the logo?
You know what? It went through a process. I wasn't involved, like I said. It was before I was here, but we've been really excited about the new branding. We've got a lot of positive feedback on it. Especially, I go travel for work, try and meet different people, and I have people stop me at the airport, and they're like, "That is so cool, Stockton."
Yeah.
So we're really excited
glad
about
to hear it. So I really enjoy when there's a good public input. One of my favorite things you guys did was that song contest. That was exciting. Oh man!
Yes, so much fun.
I was ready to put my song in, and but I didn't do it. But so we got to vote for the song.
Yes.
And I was there when they announced the winner, Brandon James.
Port City we love.
I love that guy, Brandon James. And I was there at the video shoot.
Yes, we just recently had the video shoot. We're working on the music video. So this whole process, we kind of, it's been an idea in Wes's head. Wes Ray is our CEO, our fearless leader. It's been an idea for him for a long time. And so we decided, with last year's Stockton Arts Week, it was just so amazing. People were really excited about it. We thought, now's the time. I mean, Stockton has a great history of rich culture and arts. We were able to engage so many people. We thought, now is the time. Let's engage the music community, the songwriters, the bands. And so we started, putting this all together. We had great help from other destinations that have done this kind of thing before. Took all that together. So the beginning of 2017, we rolled it out. We had great submissions. We ended up having 12 different songs, videos that were up on our website. You can still see them at StocktonSongContest.com or StocktonSongContest.org, both of them.
Washboard Monkeys, Washboard Monkeys. Stockton Swings, yes.
There you go.
That was my personal favorite. Sorry, Brandon, but I love you, Brandon.
No, it's good. That was a fun part about it, is there were so many different styles. We got swing, we had just this great group of people, and so everyone had a chance to go and vote for their fan favorite. And Radical Times was the winner of the fan favorite vote, and then Brandon James was the grand prize winner. And so he is been working with us to put this music video together. We're going to be premiering the video during Stockton Arts Week this year, which is coming up October 13th through the 22nd. So we're really excited about that.
So when you're premiering it, how are you premiering it?
We are working to get it on a large screen in front of a large group of people. So it's still we're still working out the details. We're still working out the details. So everyone, stay tuned on all of our social media and on our website. And trust me, we will get the word out as soon as we have.
All right, I better hear about it.
I will let you know. You can make your announcements for us.
So that's I have to admit. Visit Stockton. I've been aware of you guys for quite a while, and you do a really good job with your event listing.
Thank you.
Visit stockton.org. They have the best events calendar around. If you want to know what's going on in Stockton, everybody say, "Oh, I don't know."
There's nothing happening in Stockton.
Just go to the page. There's dozens and dozens and hundreds of things, and it's so hard to keep up with. So
there's always something going on in town.
Yes.
Definitely.
And you were mentioning about, that's one thing I'd love to see you guys do more of. I know you had a photo contest for a while.
A photography contest?
Photography.
I think we did one of those a few years ago. And
hundreds of pictures.
Yeah, we got a lot of submissions for that. That was pretty cool. We were talking about maybe doing that again sometime
I'd love
soon.
to see those pictures in a book.
Love to see the pictures in a book. Okay.
In a book.
I will make a note
for
of that.
sale.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So take all the thousands of pictures that were submitted. Stockton is a glorious city. So many beautiful views with the waterfront, all the historic buildings, all the cultures, the festivals, the parades. It is the best. And it is photo worthy. Put all in make a little book out of it. Sell those.
That's a great idea. You know who?
I've told Wes many times, but I'd love to see it. Okay.
I will bring that back.
I'll be the first to buy it. Okay. All right. Now, why don't you tell us all about Stockton Arts Week?
So Stockton Arts Week. So Joy, you were involved last year.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Stockton Arts Week is a 10-day celebration of the arts and culture in Stockton. We have a ton of different events that are scheduled already this year. We're looking for more events, more artists, more arts organizations, and then more venues to host events. So this came about last year. We were lucky enough to get a grant from Stockton Arts Commission. They've been a great partner with us. We're partnering with them again this year. And it's a way for artists and art organizations to get themselves out there in front of the public and for us to promote that so that people can see the variety of things that we have going on. Not only do we want to see artists and arts organizations putting together their own events, but collaborating with each other and maybe doing things that they haven't thought to do before. Long-term plan, obviously, we want to continue to expand, work with the schools, get more educational pieces together, more demonstrations, more classes, things like that. We really want this to be the destination for arts. We want people to say, hey, that week in October, Stockton Arts Week, that's when I want to go to Stockton. I definitely don't want to miss that. We want people to understand, what we have here. We are so diverse, right? We're stocked full of flavor in so many different ways, and this is one way in which we have flavor. We're different. We're quirky. We're fun, and so Stockton Arts Week has definitely blossomed this year. This is year 2. Last year was our first year, so this year, October 13th through the 22nd, StocktonArtsWeek.com. We're updating daily, weekly, with all the different events that are happening. But I can tell you a few if you'd like to know a few of them.
Yes, I want to hear.
One of the most exciting pieces, as you know, the Hagen Museum's been going through a huge renovation. Yes. Well, their opening night is going to kick off Stockton Arts Week. They're having their opening night on October 13th. So really
I thought it was
excited.
The 14th.
Well, opening night, they're having an event in the evening. That's happening on October 13th. And then for the weekend, the 14th and the 15th, they're having free admission and letting everybody come in.
Their opening is on the 13th?
The opening night is the 13th, correct.
Oh,
so
no.
Oh, no, not no.
No.
So it's a time time for, it's a ticketed event. This is a ticketed event where people can come in and kind of see everything, and then they're opening up for the weekend.
So what do you mean ticketed?
So it's $50 per guest from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So people they are having an event, and then they've been nice enough to have it as part of Stockton Arts Week. And then they will open up on Saturday and Sunday. Galleries will be open to the public for free admission all weekend. So you can get in and see all of this amazing stuff. They've started hanging things on the wall. And the paint colors are amazing, and the restorations have come back. So there's a lot to see and do. And now the Haggard Museum will have the largest collection of public display of J.C. Leyendecker paintings, which is pretty cool. And I love J.C. Leyendecker. I didn't even know I liked J.C. Leyendecker because I didn't know who he was at first. And there was people like, Norman Rockwell's Saturday Evening Post. I was like, oh. So some of the things that I thought were Norman Rockwell were actually J.C. Leyendecker, some of my favorites. So it's pretty amazing. So that's one thing we're really excited about. I mean, great partner with the Haggard Museum. As a Visitors Bureau, our goal is to get the word out about all the attractions, the things to do in Stockton. Obviously, the Haggard Museum is huge.
Yes, and now the Haggard Museum. Let me say this: I've worked with them on many occasions, and that is a place that is underappreciated by the residents of Stockton. When I had an exhibit there last year, and but most of the visitors that came, they were all coming from out of town. Oh, we just heard about the Haggard, and we just had to come. And but sometimes a resident of Stockton would bring someone who was visiting one of their friends over. Oh, we just had to bring him to the Haggard. Oh, but I haven't been here in 20 years. Well, you guys, we need to take advantage of the Haggard Museum, and it's in our own backyard. Residents, visitors, everybody, it's a real resource. I will say that, so on October 13th is the big opening with the ticketed event, $50. Okay, if you guys can't afford that, or even if you can, come over to the Art Splash. This is the downtown Stockton Art Walk that has been going on 6 years that I've been in charge of. And we have all different venues downtown with artists, and it's free.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's free.
If you haven't done it, you definitely need to get out and see it.
That's on October 13th. Maybe you guys could start there at the Art Splash and then go to the Haggard.
There you go. See,
okay.
And that's the
there
thing,
we go.
Right? 10 days full events. We only have 10 days, so there are going to be
yes.
competing events, which is
great.
Of course. So we want to give people options.
Yes.
And I think the Art Splash is fantastic.
Okay.
I've been a part of it. I've walked through it, and thank you for all the time that you spend to do that, because I know it's not an easy project to put together. So thank you for that dedication to arts, Joy. So everyone says arts in Stockton, they talk about you.
Oh, thank you so much. So what are some other events?
Showbiz Theater Company, they're on the Miracle Mile. They're bringing back Rocky Horror Picture Show again. So that's a part of Stockton Arts Week. They were a partner with us last year as well.
I still haven't been there.
You havenn't been?
Oh, I really need to go. I need to go.
And Rocky Horror Picture Show is fun. If you don't know anything about it, it's there's audience participation. That's easy enough for me to say. And it's it's fun. It's a little risque, sure. But definitely for adult groups, not for children. But it's just a great fun thing to grab a group of friends and head out. So the opening night is during Arts Week, and they'll have a few different performances as well.
Yeah. Okay. So if people don't know where that Showbiz is, it's on the Miracle Mile. Yes. I think it's the corner of Alder and Pacific.
That sounds right.
It's right across from
the southeast corner.
What used to be the Impresso, at the Empire Theater. So anyway, but make your way out to that Showbiz. That's wonderful. What day is that?
I don't have the details here. I want to say that it might be the 13th as well.
Oh, yes.
But they have multiple performances.
Lots of choices.
Yes, there are multiple performances, so you have lots of opportunities for that. And then there are some events that are happening throughout Arts Week, and they may go, a little before and a little after. But for instance, Mile Wine. So I guess we're staying on the Mile right now in these conversations. Right. But Mile Wine likes to do feature different artists on their walls, which I think is a fantastic thing to do. I really love seeing that.
Wonderful.
It's always a nice surprise going in and seeing something new on the walls. So Paul and Cindy are such great supporters of artists. So it's so during Arts Week, it's going to be Johnny Saliva.
Oh,
do you know Johnny's?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I do.
Yeah. So, and then they're having a reception for her on October 18th at 5 p.m. So
right now, her work. Right now, Salvador Castillo is on. Has his art. Do you know when that comes down?
I don't know when it comes down. I don't have all those specifics.
I think that it's supposed to be till the end of September. So we all need to go to Mile Wine. I missed his reception. But he has some really wonderful
really neat things right
portrait art.
Mm-hmm. It's very unique. It's really it's beautiful. I saw a little bit of it recently. Good. Yeah, when we did a photo shoot just recently for Visit Stockton, trying to get some new photographs, and so Wes sent me a little picture, and I commented. I was like, "Wow, that artwork's really cool." It definitely adds to all of those feelings of emotion in photographs.
It's very striking, black and white.
That's a great word, striking, for sure.
I hate to bring this up, but we have to talk about the good and the bad. But
okay.
Mile Wine, they've made such a beautiful place over the years, and now they're selling it.
I have heard that might be the case.
Yeah, they're selling it.
That they've put it on the market.
So hopefully the new owner can continue having art when he comes.
I would hope so. I mean, it's become a community gathering place.
There we are.
Yeah, okay. I think that is great, and I would hope the same thing as well. And I wish nothing but the best for Paul and Cindy.
Sure.
They're so great.
I love them. They're the greatest.
Yes. Let's see, what else do we have going on during Stockton Arts Week? There's a few different paint nights that'll be happening.
And there's fees on those?
On paint nights, I believe there are. And all of these details, you should be able to go on to StocktonArtsWeek.com and see all those details will be coming up very shortly if they're not there already. I have Miguel working hard on all of those things. Miguel Guillen, who is our social media marketing coordinator. A lot of you may know Miguel. He's fantastic. So he is driving the bus on Stockton Arts Week.
Yes, he's Facebooking me every day. Have you got your stuff on Stockton Arts? No. So I still have to
get your registration.
Yes, sometimes it takes a while to put those events together. Got to figure out what you're doing,
and we understand that, and that's one thing, during our discussions with different artists and arts organizations and venues, and we have some venues that have signed up as well. So there's two different registration forms on the website. One is for a venue and one is for an event. So if you're not sure where you can have your event, you can go to the website and look at some of the venues that have already signed up. Weberstown Mall, Lincoln Center, Impresso, Finnegan's Restaurant and Bar. Those are just a few of the locations that have said, hey, we're open during Stockton Arts Week. If you want to have an event, come talk to us. And so what we can do is help facilitate that, get you in contact with a venue. And then once you get the event worked out, then you would go on and register your event so that we can get those details on the website. So the whole point is, we're here to promote all of these different events. What we are asking for is if you do have a ticketed event, we're asking for a couple of tickets so we can maybe do a giveaway so we can help promote it. We're also asking, if you're doing something artistic, if you could give us maybe a piece of art that we can, give away. And then so just really kind of get engagement from people via social media. That would be really, really helpful. So we're really looking to collaborate as best we can with artists and facilitate things. I've connected quite a few different organizations and artists to each other, and things are coming together really nicely.
Oh, good. So when you say giveaways, how do you give things away? Mainly on
social media, Facebook, that kind of thing. Yeah, those are the main. That's the main avenue in which we do our giveaways and kind of get excitement. Yeah, but if we're out and about and things like that, we'll do that as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's see, Arthur Murray Dance Studio. Okay, I have to give a little plug here for Madison. She's doing amazing stuff over there. And if you haven't followed them on Facebook or you haven't been over there to check it out, it's really, really cool.
Where is it?
So they're on Grand Canal.
Okay.
And the studio's beautiful. My daughter actually just started taking lessons there. She's having so much fun. And Madison was I gave her a call last year and I said, hey, we're doing Stockton Arts Arts Week. What do you think? Is this something you even might be interested in? She's like, absolutely. And she's really involved in the community. She's really happy to be here. And so last year they had some free dance classes with little parties afterward, kind of, mingle and get to know people. And they're doing that again this year. So they're doing I think they have a swing class, a Latin class, and a ballroom dance class that they're going to offer up for free and have a little party and get to know everybody. And then I believe she hopefully might be able to do like a public dance, display kind of situation. So we're working on that. And again, there's still a lot of different conversations that are going on.
Yep.
And it's really exciting to see people happy about it and engaged. And this isn't just this year. So this isn't something where we want to say, okay, thank you and this is it. We want you to think bigger and better for 2018. So Stockton Arts Week dates for 2018, I can tell you, are October 12th through the 21st. So you've got 2017 right now, and then next year, 2018. So we want people to think ahead and say, okay, cool, this is what I can do now, because we know it's coming up quickly. And then next year, this is what I want to do. And once I get that solidified, I'm going to put my registration in. So I can tell you, Miguel, as soon as Stockton Arts Week is over this year, he'll get that new registration up the week or two after and say,
all
okay,
right,
guys, he's going to start calling you, Joy, and be like, all right, where are my 2018 dates? What's going on?
Let me tell you what we can aspire to.
Yes.
You guys, Reno is absolutely phenomenal. They have a thing called Art Town, and it's ARTOWN. And the whole month of July, which is my birthday month, they have nothing but arts events. And so I heard about this thing. Every year we take a trip up to Reno to go see Art Town. So people could come. They could start hearing about Stockton Arts Week and could come to Stockton to see Stockton Arts Week. And up there in Reno, they had like 500 art events over the month.
Oh,
it's absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
Bring millions and millions of dollars. So
that is the goal.
This is big money.
Big economic impact.
And so I challenged myself last year, last Stockton Arts Week, to do one thing every day.
And you did.
And I did.
And it was great.
I did 10 things. 2 days I gave away art in your pocket.
And those went really fast because I tried to show up for that and you were already sold out. My daughter was heartbroken.
Oh no.
So it was fantastic.
I got to get you some arts in the pocket. So it was a little box, and it had little art supplies, and I was giving them out at Janet Lee Plaza. And what was nice, I looked up because I wanted to try to go to some new places, some place where you don't expect art.
Right.
And so I looked up and I saw Q225. They wanted to do something with the Arts Week. So I said, I'll pass out the arts in the pocket at Q225. And, that was at your barbecue restaurant. Let's go get some art supplies. You don't really usually think of that.
And that's what we love to see. That's what this is all about. It's about combining people and community together in all of these different ways. I thought that was great.
So I think Arts Week, it really gets artists imagining what can happen. And like I've always wanted to have an art show at Lincoln Center. Lincoln Center, please let me have an art show.
There you go. I can hook you up and you guys can start a conversation.
But what I was able to have last year, I organized a music flash mob. Now, I didn't do all this myself. I called on the artists I know, and working with these artists. Rhonda Nunez, she is phenomenal. One of the best musicians you ever want to hear in your life. Wonderful keyboardist, and she's the music director at Zion Lutheran Church.
Yes,
she got all of her people together, and they had a little flash mob right in front of oh my goodness, what's the name of it? Midgley's.
There you go.
Midgley's. Oh my word.
Midgley's Public House.
Midgley's was so wonderful. They allowed us to plug in some cables and use their outlets, and they helped. It was such a pleasure. And then one day, I set up some tables, and we had little arts and crafts. And all the kids came by and made a bunch of stuff.
Yep, I was at that one too.
And then one day was at the Red Orchid on Market Street.
Yes.
It's a Filipino restaurant.
So good.
And I do this thing called parole. It's Parol. Not parole with an E, but parole, Parol. And it's a Filipino art form. In the Philippines, what they do, they make these star lanterns. And it's out of bamboo, and it's a 3-dimensional star shape. And they cover them with cellophane and decorations, and they put a light inside, and they hang that in their window at Christmas.
How neat.
So you can go by and see all the, wherever you look in the window and you see the star, oh, it's a Filipino family. If you drive around Stockton, you'll see a lot of those. I'm going, what are those? Oh, it's a parole. Yes. And so we were making those paroles in the restaurant.
How neat.
Tina De Zuniga, her husband was Tony. He was a comic book artist that we now... He passed away a few years ago. We have a memorial art contest at the Stockton Con in his memory. But she supports parole making 100%. She let me use the restaurants, and people came in. It was just wonderful. And she even gave us a plate of food. So, you never know what you're going to find at Stockton Arts Week.
That's right. That's awesome. I didn't know about that.
So those were some of the things. We also made a few days. We did peace doves, one time at Art Expressions, the other time at the B&M building. So those are a few of the things. But
the possibilities are endless.
Yes.
Endless. There are so many different things that we can do, and working together we can come up with even cooler stuff.
Exactly. And so many new places have opened. I'm going to be talking to them all and saying, okay, what are you doing for Stockton Arts Week?
There you go. Yes. Thank you, Joy. I can always count on you for that.
Okay, so we have Tosco, telling our Authentic Stories Theater Company. Mm-hmm. It's a new, playhouse over on California. It's right the corner of Fremont and California. Mm-hmm. And they have a beautiful, intimate playhouse in a historic building. It's the Cazales, formerly the Cazales Flower Shop. And they've had a number of plays and events right there. They have an adjoining parking lot, so sometimes they've had the plays outside. So I got to talk to Donna Marie. Marie, you got to do something during Stockton Arts Week.
StocktonArtsWeek.com.
Okay. So
go sign up.
Donna Marie is about to be a grandmother.
Congratulations.
Her daughter's going to have a baby. But Donna Marie, you do have to do something during Stockton Arts Week. We also have Lorona Frazier. With VIP, yes.
Okay.
Have you heard of them?
I don't think I have.
No. Okay. So they've been around, I think, about 5 years, and they have a new space right across the street from the City Hall. It's a dance group.
Oh, how fun.
They have done phenomenal dance.
Well,
they just came to my art break day and did a dance at the homeless shelter. Oh, my word, right in the middle of the wheat patch. But they were doing the dance, and I forgot that I was even there at the homeless shelter. It was so beautiful. It was so wonderful. And then they all got their faces painted, and they had a barbecue, and it was beautiful. So
that's great.
So I'm going to ask some of these guys to and actually I just saw some other people, and they said, hey, Joy, I want to do Stockton Arts Week. Well, why are you telling me? But
Go sign up.
I told Stephen Bentley. Stephen Bentley wants to do Stockton Arts Week.
Okay.
So I told Miguel he better sign Stephen Bentley up.
There you go. Yes, if you have leads, please feel free. Message us on social media. Let us know. Say, hey, so-and-so's a really cool artist. They should be involved.
So actually, Stephen Bentley, I'd love to see some of his art. He is a syndicated cartoonist.
Okay.
Urban Jamal. And he is a deacon at St. John's Church.
That's super cool.
Right in downtown.
That name sounds very familiar.
So Stephen Bentley, he runs the Hub bike repair, and they repair the bikes, and they give out bikes.
Yes.
And he works with helping the population, be able to get where they need to go, and he lets people gives them job opportunities.
That's
and
great.
He's just wonderful. So he actually painted a mural inside of the hub. So there's a mural that you can go see. And he said that they just got a piano, and I think it was one of the painted pianos that the Downtown Stockton Alliance, Music to Our Ears. So all these little pianos are around downtown. And so he wanted like people to come over and play piano. Yeah,
I think that's great. I love the piano project that Downtown Stockton Alliance is doing. It's fantastic. Yeah. And they are also involved in Stockton Arts Week, of course, and we work very closely with them on lots of different things.
So what are they doing for Arts Week?
So well, I don't want to give it all away. I don't want to take the thunder away from Sylvia, but I can tell you, I believe it has something to do with the piano project. So you might want to watch their Facebook page. Stockton Arts Week Facebook page also will probably have some of this fun information coming out. But in addition to that, Manuel, he gives tours of downtown Stockton, and we were talking to him about doing an arts-specific tour. So the public art in downtown Stockton. So we're going to go ahead and he had offered to do that. So we're setting that up together, and then that's going to roll into also. I know the 1850 Collective is going to be doing an event in downtown Stockton. Probably, I believe it's the 14th at Bella Vista. So Bella Vista is another location that has offered up their space available. So that's going to be really cool.
Are they doing that on the roof?
I believe so.
All right, yeah.
That view. I mean, if you have not seen
that
the
is
view,
the best view in town. It's
gorgeous.
the top of the Hotel Stockton, another landmark.
Yes.
All the landmarks are the best places in Stockton.
Yep, it's beautiful. So
you did mention about the public art. I have to, on a somber note, mourn a death in the public art community here. We had the deliberation room, and as I was passing by this a few days ago, there used to be a historic mural on the side of that building for like 40 years, and now it's a big white wall. So unfortunately, the owner saw fit to paint over the historic mural, and we all think that's a tragedy. So we need to give respect to our historic resources. I'm sorry, even if you're an owner, you bought the building, you should treasure that mural. So sorry to say about that. But I guess there will be a new mural there in the future. I'd like to see just a little more regard towards our history. Like I've lived here for 24 years and devoted my entire time to putting art somewhere, and it would really hurt if someone just came and painted over it. So, but we're back to Stockton Arts Week. Okay, so
performances. Stockton Chorale will be doing a performance during Stockton Arts Week on the 14th at Central United Methodist Church. It's really excited to have them be a part of it. University of the Pacific Conservatory of Music, which was near and dear to my heart.
Now explain this.
You didn't know, did you?
You said you were with the conservatory for 9 years. And I'm going,
Almost 9 years.
What did you play?
What did you play? Okay, yeah, everyone says, that's the first thing I say. I worked at the University of the Pacific Conservatory of Music for almost 9 years. They say, oh, what instrument did you play? Did you sing?
Yes.
I say, none of the above. So no, I was their marketing and events coordinator, and also at one point was their business and budget manager. I assisted the dean for many years, and so I had a few different roles there. But I am an art connoisseur. I'm a fan. I am the one who's there in the audience, closing my eyes to listen to the music and then clapping as loudly as I can when it's done. And I have to say, I think that that's a pretty special piece of art, is being the person, to accept that art and feel it, and then give that appreciation back to the artist. So I'm very proud of my role in that.
So we have art appreciation.
Yes.
Actually, in college, that's one of the classes, art appreciation.
There you go.
So we have art appreciation, but then you also, I think, just as important or even more important is your art promotion.
Very much so. Art promotion's big.
So many people, when I say, okay, come to the Art Splash, what's that?
The Art Splash?
I haven't heard of it. But Hopefully we can get that word out.
That is a key piece, right? And that's, Visit Stockton. That is what we do with Stockton Arts Week. It is a 10-day promotion of all things art. So that's why we need the help from the artists and the art organizations, venues, to say, okay, this is what's going to happen, and then we can help give tools to help you promote it, and we promote it ourselves, and we work together to bring more focus. So that's the whole point is to bring focus. And so, like you said, that was one of the things that that we strived really hard to do. I still say we. I've been gone a year from the conservatory, and I still say we, to teach students that this is how you promote yourself. This is how you do it, and they're doing a great job of that. So the conservatory is getting involved as well. And it's during homecoming is during Stockton Arts Week, so we're doing some collaboration there.
So when is homecoming?
Homecoming, I believe it's it'd be the 20th and 21st, Friday and Saturday is homecoming. And then the 22nd is Sunday. And on the 22nd, Stockton Symphony is doing their Pops performance, and they're doing music against a silent film, which is really cool. It's it's a little bit more that different collaborative thing that you might not have thought of. The movie is The Mark of Zorro. So it's an old silent movie, and they'll be performing music with it. Really fantastic.
So where is it?
It's at Atherton Auditorium.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you want to check that out. And
now, hold on. I'm just trying to remember here, because I write about the arts. I'm just totally immersed in the arts, and sometimes I just got to get my facts straight. Did we have a Pops concert last year?
Wasn't last year Michael Jackson, or was that the year before?
Because I thought they missed a year, didn't they?
I'm trying to remember.
They didn't have something last year?
I don't know. All I know is that the last one I was able to go to was Michael Jackson Pops, and it was amazing. It was so much fun.
So I think they had to cancel it for some reason. But they're back during Stockton Arts Week. So please go.
So that's on Sunday the 22nd. So definitely get your tickets for that and support Stockton Symphony. I mean, it's I think what are they? The third oldest, longest running.
They're one of the oldest
running.
I think
symphonies.
It's what is it? 95 years old or something.
Yeah, it's amazing. And these performers are fantastic.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been a part of it, I mean, you need to check it out. And the prices are really reasonable for the level of artists that you're seeing.
Right.
I mean, these symphony members are fantastic. Some of them drive in from other places. A majority of them probably, and they're world class. So, and of course, Peter Jaffe.
Of course,
you just go to see Peter Jaffe,
yeah,
right? In and of himself, like
yes, I would pay just to see Peter Jaffe.
He's great. Yes, Peter's fantastic and a great advocate for the arts and the symphony and everything else, and a great supporter of Stockton too.
Yes.
So that's one thing that's been really nice about Stockton Arts Week is it's definitely very community focused. We've had great collaboration with people who love Stockton, and that's what we do, right? People talk about, they're like, oh, you have your new job. Are you still I love my job. I get to promote Stockton. Are you kidding? And I get to spend my time around people who love Stockton, like you, Joy, right? You love Stockton.
I love Stockton with all my heart.
You're wearing your retro Stockton shirt. Thank you very much.
I got this at the Brandon James video shoot.
There you go. So it's been a really, really positive experience being in this job for me, and then seeing things through and seeing the second year of Stockton Arts Week, because I started not long before Stockton Arts Week last year, and so that was kind of my first step, dip my toe into the event world for Visit Stockton, and so this promotion we're really excited about, and I see it being huge. I could see, right? 500? Why not? We've got a goal. Let's see.
We're coming to get you, Reno.
We're gonna challenge you now.
I will say now, Stockton, we have so much to promote. We got first of all, you got the whole history of Stockton.
Which, by the way, Stockton Song Contest, the Polyester Wags, their song that they submitted was fantastic, and we had Stockton's birthday right recently. I don't know, it was in June, July, whenever it was, and Miguel and I were messaging back and forth. We're like, we want to do a birthday post for Stockton, but how do you do that? And I thought, of polyester wags. I'm like, that song for me, because it's from the point of view of the city, kind of thanking all these people who have loved the city. It's a great song. If you haven't, you can go to our Facebook page, visit Stockton Facebook page and find it under videos, or you can go to StocktonSongContest.com. It is a really cool song, and I'll tell you, I wasn't the only one who thought so. That was one of our best videos ever on our Facebook page.
Okay.
And it's because, like you said, it's the history. We're a very unique city. I mean, we're farthest inland port, and our history it's just very cool.
So we got the history, we got the culture, just all the different, diversity, all the different ethnic groups. And, when I came to Stockton, I have loved cultures all my life. My mother, before she got married, she traveled to 33 different countries.
Wow.
And she brought back all these souvenirs, and she showed me, this is what I got, and told me stories, and I'm like, I want to go to all these places. But, living in Richmond, I don't know, I just didn't see it, and didn't see all the diverse people. But when I moved to Stockton, it was like, I never felt right in Richmond. I went from place to place, and when I moved to Stockton, I said, this is where I belong. This is my home. This is where I love. It has all the history, the culture, the art, everything I could possibly want right here in this city. And so I've all the different festivals throughout the year, probably a dozen or more festivals with the different cultures, Chinese and Greek, and just on and on and on. The Obon Festival is my very favorite. Cinco de Mayo, and I got involved with the Mexican Heritage Center. I've been with
They're
them.
involved in Stockton Arts Week as well.
Are they doing it?
Yes.
Okay. So this is their 20th anniversary, and being downtown, and they asked me to come in, and what I wanted to do was I found out about Dia de los Muertos, and they said, sure, go ahead and make an altar for the person you love. And just how that's so richly, rewarded my life.
That's wonderful.
Meeting all these people and getting to know every different culture, I can go to. And being an artist, I make my own art, but I love promoting other people and helping other people make art and giving other people's opportunities. So I go and I visit all these different artists, and when I go there, we all hug and each other. Every different group. There's, Joy's here. Okay.
Yeah.
I love being with you guys.
Yeah. Well, I think that's something to be said about, arts and culture. I think that's one thing that I love about Stockton Arts Week is with art, you can be from a different background, you can speak a different language, but I think you can connect with something. If two people are standing in front of a piece of art, you don't have to speak the same language to really be able to communicate with each other, because there's a feeling that comes from art there, and it's very personal. I mean, my feeling may be different than your feeling, but you're still having an emotional connection with the person that you're with and with the art. I think that's pretty special, and I don't think that you get that in other things. And
it's more than just visual art.
Absolutely.
Just about everything is art. Okay, I can make it. I can turn anything into an art.
Yes.
This table is art. It's design. This building is art. It's architecture.
Absolutely.
There's landscape art, and my husband does cooking, but we have the garnishing of the cooking. You eat with your eyes, and fashion, and on and on and on. Music and dance and poetry and
all of it.
On and on.
And we want to see all of it during Stockton Arts Week. So StocktonArtsWeek.com. Go and sign up.
There we go.
Sign up.
There we go.
Tell your friends.
So I just I want to challenge the Visit Stockton. I think we could have some heritage tours, and not Manuel from the Alliance, but like a little van or something. I'd love to see a duck boat.
A duck boat.
A duck boat. Duck boat in Stockton, a boat. We have the waterfront, and we have all the historical buildings. We could have a duck tour in Stockton. Seriously, this would be absolutely fantastic. Okay,
Visit Stockton will promote a duck tour. If somebody wants to start a duck tour, that'd be fantastic.
Let's start a duck tour.
All right, who's going to do it?
And you were talking about Bob. I want to talk about Bob. I love Bob. Bob is this kiosk at the Hagen Museum where you can get your photos taken. Let's get lots of little Bobs, all over the the city.
I think that would be great. We love Bob. You can go in, say hi to Bob, take your picture. You can upload it to.
So I better see
media.
Bob at the Hagen when I go to the opening. Okay,
all right. Well, hopefully he's feeling well and he's up and going. As far as I know, he's great right now. We love Bob.
So do you guys have any other plans for the future of what you're going to be doing with Visit Stockton?
You know, we have
get
really
up the
cool
excitement.
Stuff. You know, we have really cool stuff going on right now. Our big push is the Stockton Savings Pass. Have you heard about the Stockton Savings Pass?
No.
It's a mobile coupon book. Lives on your phone and gives you deals and discounts to local businesses. We have like 50 local businesses, and we're adding them weekly. And these businesses offer daily, weekly, monthly deals or one-time deals. It costs $0 for businesses to participate. It costs, if you want to purchase the pass, it's $25 for a 1-year pass. You can find a promo code online to save $5.
Okay, so but you need a phone? Or?
So yeah, so it's on your smartphone. It lives on your smartphone. It's not an app.
I don't have a
web-based.
smartphone.
Oh no! So for those people who do, it lives on your phone, and it's fantastic. There's also a nonprofit piece to this. So anyone who goes on to purchase the pass, there's a 10-day $10 pass for visitors as well. But if you go on to purchase the pass, you do a little drop down for a local nonprofit. You can, part of your proceeds will go there. And then also we're offering this as a fundraiser for nonprofits and schools. If they want to sell the pass, they can make money back on it. We discount it, and then they would get a chunk of money. So really kind of looking for a way. And then the money that does come through to us, you know, we pay our vendor, and then the money turns around and goes back into promoting the pass. So all those marketing dollars will go back. So it's not anything, as you know, Visit Stockton is a nonprofit. We're not, you know, making money off of people with this thing. It's there to give discounts, encourage people to go and spend money in Stockton, professional services, restaurants, bars, attractions, those kinds of things. And then on top of that, help nonprofits and you know, stimulate the economy. That's our job, right? Tourism is big business. So
I got an idea here to help the arts in Stockton, and especially public art, like that mural in Deliberation Room. We need some money. So maybe you guys could there could be some kind of a tax or a program that could give money towards public art.
You know what? For us, if there is an organization that wants to support public art and we can get them involved with the Stockton Savings Pass to help raise money for that, that would be fantastic. As far as doing a tax or any of those kinds of things, it doesn't fall within our bounds as far as what Visit Stockton is and what we do. We are here to increase tourism and publicize the attractions and all of those things that we have. So
the tourism, but don't you said the tourism dollars that goes to different.
So with the Stockton Savings Pass,
but no,
tourism dollars,
the tourism dollar, when people come in and spend money in Stockton,
yes,
that part of that money goes to you know.
Well, you think there's the taxes that are already going to schools and businesses? Is that what you're talking about?
Right. So to make part of that be for art.
And that would be something to go through the city, the county, those kinds of things. Yeah, it doesn't fall within the Visit Stockton realm of things. We're here to promote all of those wonderful things that we have.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys are doing a very nice job.
Thank you very much. And thanks for all your support. We really appreciate it.
And we almost made the hour.
Oh, my gosh. Look at that. And I was like, I don't think we have that much to talk about.
Just get me talking. It would be
now
here all day.
Now I know.
Okay. So I'd like to thank my guests, Robyn Cheshire from Visit Stockton.
Thank you, Joy.
And I'll see you next week on Behind the Art Scene at KXVS, the Voice of Stockton.